Good, fine evening, fellow Facebookers. All right. It is a fine Friday evening, and I am currently finishing up on the last 4 wands for this batch. Now, I definitely need to start going down to just doing 7 to 10 wands per batch, because people want wands, and making smaller batches gets them out quicker. If I make smaller batches, I can make more of them over the course of 1 month. My night is fantastic. Thank you for asking. I just took one of my Zen pipe cleaners. These pipe cleaners are excellent, by the way. Show that logo. These are great for clearing out your tobacco pipes. I noticed the stem of my pipe here was a wee bit gunked up. There we go. Get that char light in nice effect. And then meticulously pack it down. There we go, just like that. Indeed it was, Simon. It was very dank. Hello, Gabby. How goes it? It was very dank indeed. And, yeah. Oh, we went to go see what my buddy Phil was up to, but he appeared to be busy at the moment, so I came back and decided to finish my batch of wands instead. As I am on the last 4 wands, 3 of them are fully painted and drying. The 4th one is half or a third of the way painted. Do I like anime? The answer is yes. Anime is quite awesome. Sitting back on a cool Friday evening, enjoying some dank Little Caesars, sipping on some Mountain Dew. Perhaps when the paint is done drying, yes, but for now, the wands have to remain where they're at. Even though some of the wands are going to be smaller, it's still going to be the same price because it's the same quality. And just because it's smaller, it doesn't mean shit. It still has the same ability as a bigger wand. It just means that some of them are going to be a bit more pocket-sized for more concealed carry, if you will. And so far, I haven't heard a single complaint about my wands, and to be fair, not all of them are super small. $20 wands should fetch a pretty penny and make a lot of people happy. Yep. So earlier I was doing a little bit of organizing. I did some dishes, cleaned up my workbench, so that way my workbench is a lot more organized and clean. There's times when it's just one little section of wand drying, like say the handle part. I can stick the dry portion on top of a paint can to dry it faster. That way I can get multiple wands drying at the same time. It speeds up production on the wands just a little bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to get to know a girl a little bit before I start to date her. You know, that's a mistake a lot of men have made in the past. They rush into a relationship, and then something better comes along, and then they can't have it. That's nothing against what I can or can't get right now. That's just fact. And you have no idea how tempting it is when you got smoking hot chick that's just all about you and crazy about you, and you like her, and you wanna give it a chance, but under certain circumstances, you gotta play it cool and professional, you know. Yeah. And sometimes playing it professional ain't easy, especially when, you know, it's been a while by Stained. Yeah. I might be able to get these wands on Etsy on Sunday, like I said I would, because I'm down to making the last 4. And they usually don't take that long to finish. I might be able to get them on Etsy on Saturday even. So that they might be on store a day early. We'll see how long it takes them to dry. I might just if I can get all 4 podged and handled tonight, then I can let them dry Saturday completely and then get them on store Sunday. And the thing of it is you can't be jealous if someone else has a girlfriend and you don't. That's just a given fact. I used to be like that when I was younger. And lately, I'm just like, you know, it'll happen when it happens. You can't rush a good thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got chicks that like you, that's a good first start. You can't rush a good thing. It's much like waiting for a wand to dry. It'd be nice if I could just click my fingers and make like 20 to 10 wands appear like that, but it doesn't work like that. So good things take time to master and make. So sometimes being single and playing a dating scene a little bit helps. That's just, you know, what I've learned. Hello, Connor. What's cracking? Aw. Well, to be quite fair, Becca Smith, you are very attractive, so don't feel too bad. The circumstances are what they are. There's a couple girls I find attractive here in town, not just the one. You know what I'm saying? There's a handful of very cute women in this town. You just gotta know where to find them. Yeah. Anytime you take money out of your account, make sure it's replaced immediately, as soon as humanly possible. Like, say if the bank's closed on Saturday and Sunday, but you can get money in your account on Monday, then do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any of my YouTube donations are showing up this month because they'll show up when next month hits on the report. And then, yeah, any money I make on YouTube donations and wands, I'm saving a little bit of it for the concert. So that way when I go there, I'm actually old enough to drink alcohol. So if I'm at the concert, I can have a couple beers and buy an Aussie t-shirt, damn it. I also plan on getting my knuckles retouched at Black Sunday. I'm just getting the black retouched and leaving the touch of green in there. That looks nice. That'll look cool. Yeah. I think of the song by Rats called Round and Round. You know what I'm saying? The love will find a way, just give it time. It's a good song. A lot of things have helped me become a lot more confident. A lot of things have helped my confidence these last couple of months. One was meeting Summer, and two, my subscription count growing on YouTube. Now, I got a lot of shit for dating Summer just because she had short hair. That was the only issue people had, and I didn't care. You know, I found a chick that tattoos, cooks really good, and plays video games and listens to heavy metal. So a lot of people were just jealous of our chemistry, and when people get jealous, they do things. And because of that, that good thing I had with Summer was broken apart. And I hate to say it, and this is nothing against Summer, but if all it took was a couple of YouTube trolls to say a bunch of mean, hurtful things to break someone up, then maybe that person wasn't meant for me. At least she agreed to be good friends. You know, that was her idea too. So, you know, conveniently enough, I'm like the fourth person number 4 that she tattoos. So when you're brand new at something, you're not going to be good at it right away. It takes practice. Now, considering on the 4th person she tattooed, that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I tried to be a supportive boyfriend, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had a chick legitly buy me a signed photo of Ozzy Osbourne. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm just saying. You know. Hey, Carla, how goes it? Exactly my point, Becca Smith. Will you make seafood lasagna on video? We'll send money for ingredients so you can save up for the concert. Maybe in a future cooking video, yes, that shit looked pretty good. Right now, I'm sticking to just simple, easy to make shit. I'm more concerned about saving up for the concert at the moment, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if I see any of my fans down in Colorado and you want to get a picture, a selfie, or an autograph, or whatever, or you just want to say, hey, what's up? Don't be a stranger, you know? I'm never too modest to talk to my fans, you know? And that's kind of some surreal shit, because when I went to the ICP concert here in town, I actually had someone come up to me after the concert, and they're like, dude, I love your videos. I'm like, well, hell yeah, man, that's what's up. Of course, you already know, if I'm down in Colorado where it's legal and a fan happens to have a blunt rolled and they want to smoke with me, you already know. I'm down like funky Comadima town. Because it's legal and it's a rock concert. So what's anyone going to fucking say? I'm 27 years old and autistic, and I also have cataracts. And people are smoking with their favorite YouTuber. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Well, thank you, Carla. I actually had a fan send this shirt to me recently. Aww. Unfortunately, now here's the thing. If I won the lottery, I'd be free to travel as I please. I would build me a custom hot rod to travel around in during the warm weather and what have you, and make it so I could travel in it in the cold months too. I'd make my hot rod so I could drive it year round. It'd still look cool. And I could travel around and see my fans for a bit while my dream house is getting built. Yeah. Hell yeah. One way or another, I definitely want to start Cobra's Carnival. That's definitely going to be a thing when I win the lottery and my videos really start taking off. Now, Cobra's Carol, I'm playing the Halloween theme song by Michael Myers. Or maybe Vegeta's theme from Dragon Ball Z. Or the Futurama theme song. Or Jingle Bells during the holidays, just for the shits and giggles of it. Yeah. I could totally see that too. People standing outside with warm cup of cocoa. And then I do like little carol-on concerts for friends and family. Yeah. Now, if you got 47 bells on a grand carillon, the 48th bell, it's much heavier and swings on a hemp rope from one side to the other. You got a full range, a full 4 octaves on 47 bells. 47 bells on a carillon is 4 octaves of bells on the dot. And you can do a lot of songs on a carillon with 4 octaves. I've seen it on YouTube. You know the bells that Vegeta's theme plays every time it enters the scene. Down, 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 down. That'd be a pretty easy little bit to play on the carillon because it's short and everybody knows that. You know, and I wouldn't be worried about lessons really. I'd enjoy the fuck playing it, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm like 4 miles outside of town on anywhere from 7 to 20 acres of land, I'd be content with 7 acres. I wouldn't need something too ridiculous. But if I had 7 acres fenced off to myself and everything, trust and motherfucking believe, I'd have my own shooting range with steel targets. I'd be doing more food reviews. I'd be doing shooting videos in my own shooting range. Oh yeah, the stuff on my channel would get a lot cooler. I could do videos of me making wands in my parlor. Yes. And, you know, if fans wanted to come hang out like on the one-on-one, I could drive in town, meet them somewhere, and then if they were on the level, you know what I'm saying, I'd let them hang out with me in my dream house. And you know my fans would geek out super hard if they were hanging out with me in my clock tower. They'd be like, dude. Coincidentally enough, it'd be the 4th bell tower in town and the 3rd clock tower in the state. You can't tell me that's not cool. If I did build it. You picture a Victorian Second Empire Gothic mansion like the one featured in Haunted Mansion starring Eddie Murphy. And then that tower thing in the middle is basically how the clock tower is going to be shaped. Be a little bit taller than the one in Cheyenne and a little bit wider to accommodate. It'd be the size of a university clock tower, man. I'm telling you, because it'd have to be to comfortably, you know. And it'd be all stairs climbing all 3 levels too. There wouldn't be no ladders. And the stairs in my mansion would be super easy to climb. So when I get super old, they're like, Josh, you need to move out of your house. There's too many goddamn stairs. I'll be waving my Cobra cane with my pipe in one hand and the cane in the other. Fuck you, I already thought of it. Oh, yes. Carly, hell yeah. A small lake, or I have a jacuzzi tub and a shower attached and a bathroom that's next to my parlor. Yeah. I would make a small pond, though, for my dogs to swim in when the weather got warm. They'd like that. Because if you got 7 whole acres of land and it's fenced off, that's enough room for dogs to run around. Can you read us a poem, please? Aw, why not? I'll look up an Edgar Allan Poe poem. How's that sound? I mean, when I'm making wands, to be brutally fair, I stay pretty reclusive when I make my wands. I don't go out and do things because I'm focused on getting that batch done.
And now discover 1 million lucky.
There are some quality.
Shut up. I'll read the poem. I just didn't want that playing. Let's see. This is the sonnet silence poem. There are some qualities, some incorporate things that have a double life, which thus is made a type of that twin entity which springs from matter to light, invest in a solid and shade. There is twofold silence, sea and shore, body and soul. One dwells in lonely places, newly with grass, overgrown, some solemn graces, some human memories and tearful lore. Remember him terrorless, his name's no more. He is the corporate silence, dead him not. No power hath of evil in himself, but should some urgent fate, untimely lot, bring thee to meet his shadow, nameless elf, that haunt the lone regions, where hath trod no foot of man, commend thyself to God. Edgar Allan Poe. Which is a very good poem, yes. To that, I see it as the inner God, when he says the last part of that on his poem. You know what? Because you do that nasty shit, I am unfriending you from Facebook, you stupid troll. I don't associate with people who do that shit. So, you want to be a stupid fuck? Unfriend, block, confirm. Yeah, George HB, I don't fuck with that nasty shit. Hard drugs are for losers, bud. Bye-bye. Water-based, liquid-based, same fucking thing. vapor oil is too water-based. Water is a very basic liquid. They use water and a bunch of other chemicals to make vape juice. But it matters not. That person commented some nasty shit. That's quite alright, Bailey, whatever, however you pronounce it. You think what you want to think. I'm not gonna argue with people on Facebook Live. It's just pointless. Well, arguing with a woman is just pointless because you're not gonna win. I'd rather not. Well, I don't need to be educated, and I'd rather not be a part of the vape group, honestly, because vaping's not my scene. So as soon as you try to add me to that group, I'm just going to delete it. I mean, some of the vapor flavors are delicious, but to be honest, I'd rather have real tobacco. And the fact that you feel so, what's the word, in need to inform somebody, water-based, liquid-based, it matters not. It's still a liquid-based thing. Well, thank you, Carla. And I appreciate that. Oh, there you go. You smoke and vape, huh? That's cool. Yeah. Fuck the lungs up. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It matters not. It's just one of those things where it's just like, one of those random facts that, Smoking, vaping, not much of a difference. Emo, goth. One wears skinny jeans, the other one wears regular jeans. Not much of a difference. I mean, smoke is smoke, right? I mean, you still have to charge your vapor, and if you run out of vapor juice, you gotta refill it. It's no different than, okay, well, your tobacco's out, so you gotta reload your bowl. Your lighter's out, so you buy a new lighter. So, I mean, there's minor drawbacks to both, but it is what it is. But now vaping is being treated like cigarettes anymore. It's been proven that vaping is just as bad for you as cigarettes, if not worse. And now they're starting to ID people to where you have to be 18 or older to buy a vapor pen because they don't want kids getting training wheels for the real thing, which is good because we don't need kids walking around puffing on vapor pens just when they're adults they can smoke the real thing. I mean, come on. And for a while, they weren't regulating that on purpose because they wanted the sales. They wanted it to take off. And now it's got a solid market. And I can remember when, and I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying, certain people in my life were like, Josh, you should quit smoking. Vaping is so much healthier. And then studies come out, and vaping is just as bad for you, if not worse than cigarettes. I mean, I'm not here to judge, you know what I'm saying? You want to vape, then go right ahead. That's your choice. Don't ever use Sharpie for eyeliner. It's just a bad idea. I tried doing that earlier, and then when the sweat was pouring down, yeah, no, not a good idea. Philip Morris bought some vape juice company. Bastards. They're not being bastards, Brittany. They're being smart. They're realizing that if they want to have an upper hand in this market where people are trying to quit smoking by smoking, because just stop and hear yourself for a second. Oh, well, I'm tired of cigarettes. I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes by smoking on this vapor. You're still smoking, so how have you quit? Well, you see, because this thing, it's a liquid and like it condenses and turns into vapor. It's not smoke, yeah, but it looks like smoke. Well, see, no, they got the different flavors. I'm like, yeah, no, pipe tobacco has a bunch of different flavors too. So what's your point? Well, it's totally different. No, it's the same fucking thing. You're using heat to make smoke. Well, no, see, because you use a lighter to make yours happen, and mine has a coil. Whatever, dude. Like saying, oh yeah, I'm not gonna eat this steak, but then you go to the Outback Steakhouse and you order a fucking big ass juicy steak. It's like, hey, whatever, you know, it's your life. I guess depending on what pipe tobacco you get, some pipe tobacco smells really good, nice and sweet. This is Kentucky Select. It smells like cigarettes and tastes like cigarettes. Burns a bit quicker like cigarettes, but it's delicious pipe tobacco. Honestly, Brit, I don't have a favorite brand of eyeliner, just something that's black. And I like the e.l.f. eyeliner that the fan sent me. That stuff's pretty good. I also reorganized my bathroom a bit so it's not so cluttered. I reorganized the top of my dresser drawer where my clothes sit so it's not so cluttered. Little spots around my apartment that needed reorganized, I did, and it improved the feng shui of my apartment just a wee bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Winston Blake says, I live in Kentucky. Are there any form here you'd like to try? I'm good with whatever, dude. Like, I'm not asking you to send me tobacco, but if you do, I appreciate it. You know, I'm going to smoke it. I'm not going to let it go to waste. If you want pictures of me wearing e.l.f. eyeliner, a couple of my pictures on Facebook where I'm wearing eyeliner more recently, you can see it. Now, as soon as the paint's done drying on those other three, I can glue and wrap the handles. I should have enough leather string to finish these last four wands. Well, of course, Winston Blake. Bourbons. Well, shoot, I haven't had a whiskey that I didn't like. I mean, I'm grateful for whatever my fans send me. You already know that. So, I appreciate you thinking about me, though. That's most definitely what's up. It just shows you that I have fans who care. You know what's funny, Becca, is my chair is black, the cover on my bed's black, and my futon is black. So believe it or not, I've already got you beat on that. Becca Smith's like, paint all your furniture black for ultimate feng shui. You already know. Call me old-fashioned, but I like to make my bed in the mornings when I wake up. I know it seems pointless to some of you because you're just gonna mess it up when you go to lay down. But it's just how I was raised, you know what I'm saying? More old school, I guess. And that's the thing of it. How is it that some women find holding the door for them sexist? I mean, I get that they think, oh, what? Because I can't do it myself because I'm too weak. And it's like, no. Fuck off with your assumptions. I was just trying to be a gentleman. Oh, why? So you can stare at my ass? Well, I was gonna, but, you know, you kind of ruined it. No, I joke, but in all seriousness, though, the fact that we have people who are so bigoted that a simple kind gesture of holding the door for somebody gets taken the wrong way, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely feel like I'm from a different generation, kind of, because, like, today's generation, you know, some people are way too sensitive, and that they look for the most racist or bigoted thing they could find. Anything that can be considered remotely sexist or racist, they look for it just so they can have something to bitch about. And then they act self-entitled like they're not supposed to work for anything they have. And it's like, okay. Then they got their self-stirring coffee mugs that they use and their Segways, even though they don't have fucking arthritis in their wrists. So why the fuck do they need a self-stirring coffee mug? Just to say, oh, it's cool technology, right? What's up?
Can I come in?
Yeah, give me a second. Well, thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. Carla says you're good boyfriend material. Hell yeah. When a girl says that, that definitely boosts my confidence, Facebook. Yeah, buddy. And one of my homies just stopped by to chill for a minute, so I'll catch at you in a minute. Working on wands, getting the hustle on.